Dropping fat while eating more. Hell yeah! This is reverse dieting. Hello socials and welcome back to the Fit Sense, where we're going to talk about reverse dieting and how you can teach your body to eat a lot more calories in food once again without losing your results and without gaining fat. Have you noticed how there are hundreds of thousands of diets and challenges promising you beach body in 4, 8 or 12 weeks? And that's great, that's totally possible. These programs work if you adhere to them, but then what? How you transition from eating a lot less food and extreme workout activity, extreme physical activity, to your normal routine where you probably work out twice or 3 times a week and eat a lot more food. How do you do this without regaining the hard lost weight and without gaining fat again? After you have completed such a diet, how long can you maintain your results? When I ask somebody how long they are keeping their results after their diet, the usual answer is that 2-3 months after their challenge or diet, they are almost the same, which I don't think is satisfying enough. I don't think this answer is satisfying enough, and I think you should be able to keep your results really in the long term, and I mean long, like long over a year. You can now have the body you have achieved with any diet or challenge and maintain it with the help of reverse dieting. So what exactly is reverse dieting? Reverse dieting is an investment in your metabolism. It is the plan after your diet, or in other words, the diet after your diet. Reverse dieting is a nutrition strategy that slowly and gradually builds up calories over time to counteract the negative metabolic adaptations that have occurred due to calorie deficit without any or with minimal fat gain. In other words, this is a nutrition approach for chronic dieters, people who have restricted themselves extremely, who have then started binge eating and restricted themselves again, or for people who have just ended their diet, or for anyone who like to eat more calories and more food without gaining fat. You may be wondering why you might need reverse dieting and why you can just jump back to your previous eating habits and food quantities right after you have finished your diet. And the answer is because our body remembers everything we do, and it has its response to our behavior. And this response is called metabolic adaptation. Metabolic adaptation means that your body has adapted to lower calories and it has started to sparse its energy out because it doesn't want you to be extremely lean. There are certain processes in your body that are always going, and your body needs energy to keep them further going and to keep you alive. So it finds a way to, when you restrict your calories, it finds a way to adapt to less food and to become more efficient in using less food. Because you have been eating in a calorie deficit, your metabolism slows down and certain hormonal responses change. Your hunger levels increase, your satiety levels decrease. You need to find a way to revive your metabolism, and this could be done with reverse dieting. You need to build up your calories once again so you can teach your body to use far more food for the same processes, and to teach it that your current physique is your new physique and that you can maintain it in the long term. It's really important to do this gradually and take it step by step, because after you have finished a diet or when you're extremely lean, your body is more prone to storing fat than to building up muscle, for example. How to start your reverse diet and for how long you should be reverse dieting highly depends on how many diets you have done, how restrictive those diets were, how restrictive your nutrition has been. Actually, it's the longer your dieting history, the longer your reverse dieting should be. But you shouldn't be scared of eating more calories, and you shouldn't be scared of not living in a calorie deficit, because you have to keep in mind that reverse dieting is really an investment in your metabolism. You're going to be able to eat a lot more food and maintain almost the same body and weight. Imagine you have a certain calorie budget in order for you to maintain your weight. As you decrease your calories in order to lose weight, you decrease your calorie budget and you have far less calories to spend on food if you want to continue losing weight or if you want to maintain this lighter weight. And if you would like to really enjoy your life and start dining out again, to start socializing again with your friends and families and never miss a holiday, you should start building up your calories gradually over time, so you can allow yourself enough time to adapt to the higher calories. With reverse dieting, you're actually increasing your calorie budget, and not only you're reaching your maintenance calorie level, but you could also increase your maintenance calories. Let's say if you have calculated your maintenance for your new weight after your diet, let's say it's 1800 calories, you might reach with reverse dieting even a higher number, let's say 1900 or 2000 calories a day. And I think that this is really important for a better quality of life. So you should plan your reverse diet the way you plan your diet. This is your exit strategy of eating in a calorie deficit or being in a constant calorie deficit. And you have to be smart. I know it's really hard to follow a certain plan after you have completed any diet, because you're probably already tired, you lack a little bit of motivation, you're not that dedicated. But always keep in mind that this is for one last time, just to increase your calorie budget. And once you increase your calorie budget, you're gonna feel a lot more better. Freak out because they regain super fast the lost weight and they have again 10 or 20 or 30 pounds to lose, and they start their previous diet once again. This time they maybe even restrict themselves more, I don't know, but usually this diet doesn't work, and this is because of the metabolic adaptation. Because their body has already adapted to lower calories, they start to gain fat a lot faster, and it becomes a lot more difficult to lose the same weight, because they have to eat far less calories compared to the first diet. Because you don't want to do this, you would like to start building up your calories, to take a break, to revive your metabolism, and then when you decide to diet again, you could eat far more calories while losing weight. One of the greatest things about reverse dieting is that it gives you a mental break from dieting. Reverse dieting is one of the greatest strategies for escaping your body protective mechanisms and achieving your fitness goals. So how exactly should you start your reverse diet? Depending on how lean you are, how long you have been dieting, start increasing your weekly calories with 100, 200 or 300 calories. You can always be really conservative. This depends on how patient you are and how you feel with the food, and how you feel with the amount of food you're eating right now. And you have to start analyzing. When you increase your calories, you have to see the next week whether you're gaining, maintaining or losing weight. It's highly probable that you're going to further lose weight, because 100 calorie increase on a weekly basis means that you're going to be again in a calorie deficit. So during your reverse diet, especially in the first weeks, you might still be losing fat, which is great. And make sure you really analyze your weight and your body during the next couple of weeks, because if you increase your calories and you're not maintaining your weight but you are increasing your weight, that means you have to stay with these calories another week. And if you're still continue gaining weight, probably you should slightly decrease this first initial increase of calories and just adjust the calories so you can gradually build up the calories without gaining weight. You should strive for calorie increase for a week or two without changes in your weight, and then you can increase your calories again. You should do this until you reach a comfortable level of calories you can consume with food on a daily basis. And the last step is just to tell you congratulations, you have revived your metabolism, your hormonal markers are restored, and now you can live a normal and happy life with your new body. One last advice, just be patient and invest in your metabolic health. Always keep in mind that here comes to increasing your calorie budget, and you try to eat far more food while maintaining your new body, and there is always a huge difference between the patient and impatient dieter. You really don't want to always be restricting yourself, then binge eating, then restricting yourself again, and constantly losing and regaining the same amount of fat, because you like to keep your results in the long term, and you would like probably to really burn the stubborn fat, which you will not burn if you're constantly gaining and losing fat. Once again, don't just jump back to your maintenance calories. There is a huge gap between your dieting calories and your new maintenance calories. Make sure you do build up your calories gradually, step by step, and keep in mind that this will really wake up your metabolism. You're going to speed up all the processes, you're going to feel a lot less hunger and a lot more satiety, and when you decide to diet down again, you will be able to eat far more calories. Okay, socials, thanks once again for being here with me. That was everything about reverse dieting. If you have any questions, make sure you list them in the comments below. I appreciate your time, and I hope you find those videos useful. If you do, please make sure you subscribe so you can get some more smart and fit vibes. And until the next time, bye!